Hey people, how are you doing? Yeah, this is a show special. If you listen to the last episode 79, this is episode 80 of the Duggystone podcast. Oh yeah, also known as the Duggystone Show. Oh yeah, the Duggystone Show. So in this episode, I had the pleasure of speaking to two band members from Abominable Soul from Doncaster. Brilliant. And we saw them warming up and getting ready. They were on with the Fuzzzhoneys. So I thought what we'd do, like I did on the last show, going to start off with one of their tracks. So have a listen to this. What do you think of that? From the album Believe in Yourself and Aliens. That's Out of Sight. The boys are brilliant, and we saw them doing a sound check, and then we managed to grab them for an interview afterwards. There's some funny bits in this. Also, I do have to apologise. We did have to stop the interview about 3 or 4 times because what they were called, the dead elephants were they were practicing downstairs. It was that loud. It was vibrating the table and the microphone, and I had to keep stopping the interview. So you might sort of pick some of that up. I might leave a little bit in for you just so you can get a flavour for it. But great. Thanks for the boys for spending some time with us. Absolutely knockout. Go and check them out. They are the Abominable Souls, like the Abominable Snowman. Go and check them out. They're on Spotify and all over the place. Anyway, let's get on with the interview.
The Duggystone Show.
Right, people. We've got another interview with another band here tonight. We're up in Manchester. We did one earlier on, if you listen to that show with the Fuzzzhoneys, which are brilliant. They're touring the UK in a minute. And they're touring with this band. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hello, we are Abominable Soul. I am Tom, the singer / guitarist.
I'm Brad, the lesser important guitarist.
But at least you're not the drummer.
At least
He's not allowed in.
They've put him they've hidden him somewhere. They've chained him up somewhere outside so he can't cause any trouble. So it's great to meet you, and obviously you're touring with Fuzzzhoneys, and you're based in Doncaster, aren't you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know why any other towns let us come and play for us. But
Yeah. Hey up, we're here. So, no, people, they've not got flat caps and whippets and all that.
My whippet's in the van.
So I've been listening to your music today. I played it on one of my shows, which will have been a few days ago now when this goes out. And and I've said to you before, it's loud. It's loud, isn't it?
We like it loud, man.
But what I like, I can't think now, because when I was listening to your tracks today, you reminded me of a couple of bands mixed together, and it'll come back to me now. But where's your influence come from, do you think?
Me and Brad in particular, we're kind of obsessed with American garage rock, really.
Yeah.
Bands like the OCs and Ty Segall. Yeah, all that kind of thing.
Yeah, so I'll have that little bit in there because it just went louder and louder and louder. Anyway, let's get back on with it. Right, so influences. So American rock.
Yeah, like American garage rock, really. We'd love a band called the OCs, Ty Segall, White Stripes, stuff like that. Eagles of Death Metal.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you're influenced by. If it sounds like it's been made in a garage, you'll sing it. You like it.
Ready, man. I don't like things too polished. We like the energy to shine through. I think.
Yeah, definitely. That definitely comes through in you. Right. So I'm laughing because we've had to keep stopping the interview and all a bit edited out, but it's been quite funny because there's been a lot of sound check. So you were saying, I've tried to say this about 3 times now, if it sounds like it's been done in a garage, it's sort of stuff you'd like.
Yeah, exactly. We don't like anything too professional or polished, really. We like
still have to be good songs, though.
Yeah.
No,
it's all about the energy for us, I think.
No, I get that, because there's some from different genres. Another guy that I know, he's in the hip hop genre, and I say, and I'm not trying to be derogative to him singing, but it's raw. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like just truth. You know what I mean? It's not polished. It's not.
Exactly. It's coming from him then, though, and it's not someone telling him what to do.
Yeah, it's not been altered. It's not auto synced or anything like that. And it's just him singing into a microphone. It makes meaning. So. Yeah, so you're based in Doncaster. So are you all from Donny?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Our bassist lived in Manchester for 3 years.
Yeah, he did a music course at Manchester Uni, but he's back in Donny now. Yeah.
So how many's in the band? Is it four or five?
4 of us.
Four of you?
Yeah, man.
So you've obviously got on this tour. We're talking to the girls before. They obviously played with you before and like you, and then obviously they've hooked up with you again, which I think is really good. Yeah, they've actually come back to the UK and said we want them to tour with us, because I think you're very different you're very different in what you do, but I think what you both do complements each other.
Yeah,
some similar.
We're not too similar that just don't go well together.
It's the same contrast to it all, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I think the two sounds do work, and I've like I say, I've listened to both albums today, yours and theirs, and I liked it. And I sent the stuff over to my dad and I said, "Have a listen to this." And I sent yours over and I said, "They're loud. These guys are loud. heavy. Very heavy." Yeah. So anyway. that is Maybe Never by the Abominable Souls. Abominable. Good, aren't they? Yeah, so go and check them out. They're on Spotify. And they're on touring, depending when you listen to this, we're touring in November with Fuzzzhoneys from Malta. And that's from the album Believe in Yourself and Aliens. Anyway, let's get back on with the interview. So, are you doing a lot of touring apart from this tour, or where do you normally play? Is it in Doncaster you normally play?
Well, because we're in Doncaster, we tend to do most of our stuff in Sheffield, to be honest, because it's only down the road and it's a bit more happening than Doncaster.
Yeah, because Sheffield's, because like years ago the trams went in there, one of the first towns to have the trams, and actually not related to music, but forward thinking, I think it's got that sort of vibe with it, hasn't it?
It was a big scene in like the 80s, 90s. It was more electro, really, wasn't it? I mean, it's got a bit like sort of screamo, hardcore scene at the minute, hasn't it? But it's still got more going off.
Yeah, because you had...
their new Lord Mayor is quite forward thinking.
Is he?
If you've seen him. Lord, what's his name? Magic
Majid, yeah.
I'm trying to think of the band that I used to love from it. I've seen them as well, they're from Sheffield. Bloody hell. It's just gone from my mind. Crazy.
Some big hitters from Sheffield,
Yeah.
isn't they?
Yeah.
Pulp from Sheffield.
Monkeys, obviously.
Yeah.
Sheffield, yeah.
Yeah, and I think there's a track. There's a track that one of your tracks, and I'll have to sit back and I'll get back to you about it. But when I was listening to one of your tracks, there, I thought it sounds like them, and they sound a bit like them, but not like them. Does that make sense? There's a couple of bands you've got a feel of. I'm not saying you've copied anyone like that, but you've got a feel of a couple of bands like the Monkeys. You know what I mean? And
maybe it's just like accidental.
yeah, influence you and there, but it's like I couldn't put my finger on what it was, and it's like, they're like, oh no, they're not like them. They're
It's
like,
probably the accent.
It could be actually, that does have a bearing on it, doesn't it? Just sort of.
When we played in Brighton on Saturday night, I'm not sure that anyone could tell what I was saying, to be honest.
Someone thought we were from Australia.
Yeah, you also go that when you go to the States, don't you? You're from Australia. No, mate. No,
Never
mate.
expected just going down south. We only travelled 4 hours together. Not 24.
Well, it depends what they were on, doesn't it? You know what I mean? So you've done every night with them then? You've done.
Yeah. Me and Caroline out of Fuzzzhoneys have kind of planned it all together, really. So
That's really.
we're every day together until next Saturday now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been good.
Bit daunting.
Well, I think when you're on doing stuff like that, you're in the moment, and it's like, oh, another night. But I suppose when you get to the end of it, and it's one of those things, isn't it, where you miss it. Probably after you've done it for a bit, you go, oh, God, I can't wait to stop. And then when you stop, you go, I wish we was back on tour again.
I definitely don't have that. Can't wait to stop at all. I'm dreading it finishing, to be honest. This is only the second day.
It feels like we've done a week already, to be honest, and we only started on Friday night. So.
Yeah, you get into that sort of. It goes like a time slip, doesn't it? When you're doing
absolutely.
things, and
it's like when you go on holiday, but times a million. I think.
Yeah.
Your holiday lasts forever, and when you go home, you're a bit blue about coming home. And post-tour blues are the same, but worse, I think.
So, if obviously they've come over to the UK to promote themselves and for the UK audience and get a big following. Have you been over to Malta?
I've been to stay with them, but not to play. They showed me around.
Think that'd be on the cards, or just
Could well be.
go in the summer though when it's warmer. Well, I'm sure there'll be someone that can help you out with that.
Yeah, I'm sure they would.
Yeah, you don't really want to be going on an EasyJet with your drunk kid, do you? No. Ryanair, will it fit in carry on? Well, it's one of them. So, have you got plans to do more recording, more albums? Have you got anything on the cards at the minute?
Well, yeah, this tour is for the album that we've just brought out, really. So once the tour's over, might have a little break.
Yeah.
But then, cracking on with writing the next one, I think.
Yeah, because you're both currently touring because you're promoting your current albums. But me, I'm just, you obviously want to carry on touring and do stuff like that.
Yeah, it's always good to get new material and stuff, though, isn't it? But
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's the same with Fuzzzhoneys. Like everything we're doing now in this album's just everything we've done, just with a few songs missed out. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like we've written a whole album in a month. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it's like a lot of things, and then
The next one will be starting fresh, whereas these songs are just what we've had over the years.
And that could then bring a different dynamic to it, couldn't it? Because you've been influenced by your touring with listening to other bands and doing what they're doing, and you don't know whether...
I hope it does, to be honest. Like, as much as we like what we like, I'm up for changing things a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't exactly know how yet. But.
It's only really after like we'd pieced it all together and listened to it as one piece, we were like, they're all really loud and really fast.
Yeah, it does actually sound like an album.
Tell you what, it is an album. Yeah, but that's all it is really, isn't it? And he's putting it together.
Yeah. We thought we had slow songs. Like, playing them live, you think, oh, this is a slow one. But then when you listen to it as a piece, you're like, no, they're all just
a slow song. Wait till I put one on the end of this. Have it on as your first dance.
I wasn't listening to it today. I've not heard a ballad at all while I've been listening.
I thought we had a couple, mate. I didn't.
Oh, no, he's brilliant, isn't it? Right. Having said that, they're slow songs. Let's have one of their slow songs. It could be deemed as a ballad. So let's have a listen to this. Where Did You Go? It's called. So this is one of their ballads. Nice ballad, this boys. Slow songs by Abominable Souls. Take it away, boys! Woo! Yeah, baby! So Abominable Souls bringing you ballads from their new album, Believe in Yourself and Aliens. Brilliant, honestly, really good. I love this. The more I listen to it, the more I enjoy it. Great having an interview with the guys. Anyway, just got the last segment of the interview to go now. Go and check them out on Spotify. The links, if you're listening on the podcast, will be on there. Go and show some love and tell them Dougie Stone sent you. Anyway, let's get back on with the interview.
Eh?
Not some radio thing.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So who does?
We're not called squatting event. We're called Abominable.
That's great, isn't it? Is this a squatting event? Do you know what, Dad? I've never been to a squatting event. Have you? No. So who comes up with the music then? The writing is it one person or is it a collaboration?
To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get embarrassed talking about it.
Yeah. Oh.
I'll talk about it all time.
I think I'm a bit of a control freak.
Yeah. Well, I think you tend to get that in any group, don't you?
Yeah.
Not just any group as in a band, but in any group, when you get a team of people together, someone has to lead it in one respect, doesn't it? Whether that's nominated, like, we don't want to do it, you do it, or someone goes, I'm doing it, and if I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it, type of thing, do you know what I mean?
Like a reluctant alpha.
Yeah. A shy alpha male, that's brilliant, isn't it?
That sums me up.
I love that. It's absolutely brilliant.
That's good.
Really passive aggressively make them do
Yeah.
what I want them to do.
That's great. I want. There it again. No, that's brilliant, and I like doing these interviews because, like, I don't never do any questions and set questions because I think it just spoils it, and I just like, and that's why I like there's noise in the background. It's just like a few people sat around having a bit of a chat, and people feel like I want people to feel like they're in the room with us. You know what I mean? On this unofficial squatting.
Like we're in a garage.
Yeah. So we did have a bit of a chuckle before, and I said we had to stop the interview a couple of times because the band was playing downstairs and it just vibrated my microphone to bits. And I said, can't you go and put some headphones on and practice? So where do you practice?
Far away from any houses.
In the field somewhere.
There's a really good studio near us in Doncaster.
Soundproof.
Probably not.
Because that must be a thing now, and a lot of people, if they're in a band. I mean, my next door neighbours, we had him back round at my studio, and he did his. They did a set for us, did an hour for us, and you think, actually, where do they practice? If they've not got the cash to go and hire because if you go on studio time, you're talking money, aren't you? Yeah. Or you've not got a facility. Why do you practice? And it's it must be quite difficult to get in somewhere.
It is, man. It's a recording studio where we practice, but when it's not booked out for recording, they let us have it quite cheap.
Yeah. Because my neighbour's lad, he's living in some flats above the shops where they've got, and he said, I was really bothered because the band actually practiced, and he turned one of his rooms into a studio, and he's like, the neighbours said, but I went round one night, he said, and all the neighbours were in the house with him. Like, all the neighbours love it, love the band.
Yeah. We have to drop on together.
When we recorded our album, we recorded the drums somewhere else, but we did the rest of it in my flat.
Yeah.
I live 3 floors up in a flat. So I was recording guitars and singing with my headphones on, and I knew the noise would be a problem, but you kind of forget about that when you're doing it.
Yeah.
Now, so I did all that, recorded all the album. The people who lived below me were deaf. But they were like having really bad domestic arguments at the time. So one night the police came round. There was a big to-do with all that, because like I thought they were beating each other up, to be honest.
Yeah.
Police came round anyway. Next day I'm talking to the old dear who lives on the bottom floor. She said, did you hear that last night? I said, yeah, I know, it was terrible, wasn't it? Like, I'm glad the police came round because I was about to ring them. She said, yeah, I know. And I think they've been singing all day. It sounds dreadful. I was like, I don't know anything about it.
That is, do you know what? That is brilliant, isn't it?
All right. I found a fan there.
Well, I know we don't really do CDs much very often now, but you need to have one printed and shove it under a door, don't you?
Yeah,
but put the couple's face on it from above.
From Vera and Alan.
The Abominable Souls, Vera and Alan. That's wonderful. That's a great story. That is brilliant. I love that.
When she said it, though, I didn't know what to. I was like, I need to go anyway.
Maybe. What I was going to say when you said that, and I thought that's what you were going to say, because you said they were deaf, didn't you? They were deaf. I thought maybe the sound and the vibration had caused some sort of
Brought the hearing.
cause some sort of movement in them because of the vibration. I don't know. You know what I mean? Can't hear you,
feel
but
it. Deaf people can feel the vibration.
I just heard a vibe and I was like, that sounds like a song.
Honestly, I thought they were having an exorcism below.
that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love that.
That's made my day, though.
That's really interesting story. And they're the little nuggets you don't get when you ask questions.
No, when you've got a list that says ask this question, ask that question, ask that one.
Cool. Yeah. So do you play full time, or you working as well, or?
Yeah, we all work, man.
Yeah, full timers.
Yeah.
It's a dream to not have to, but.
Well,
still do it because we love it, I guess.
I think that's what you should do with anything, really. And that's like I said to people, I do some business shows as well, and that's what I say to people: just do something you love doing, because if you do it because of the money, it's not always do you know what I mean? Like you ultimately, I believe every band not doing it just for the fun. You want to take it somewhere, otherwise you'd just be busking on the street somewhere, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But if you do it because you love it, and I think when you have problems or things get in the way, you'll still do it because it's not about the cash, is it? But you obviously, ultimately, you want.
It costs us money, if anything.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like anything, really. Anything that people do as a pastime or a hobby or outside work, it's going to cost you.
The only thing is we get to go and share it with people.
Because it's a tough business. It really is a tough business. You got to put the legwork in to get out for people to know you, and I think it's more accessible now, music, than it's ever been, because you can just pick a phone up and listen to anything, can't you? Really, and I think that has its own downsides because there's that much music out there.
Yeah,
it's so diluted. You
it's
have to
like
filter through a lot of bad stuff to
get
find the good stuff.
and that's what we try to do with the station is go, well, actually you can go to your iTunes and your Spotify and all the rest of it, but you'll either do one or two things. You'll go gravitate towards the people that you know, that you've been listening to for years, and you won't find great music. So that's what we try to do, is critique and bring and curate music and bring it to people that we find on the way.
Thing about us doing this, as much as it costs us money or whatever, we get to see so many bands because we do this as much as we can.
It's a good
with new people.
It's a good network because the guys that are on with you now. You go to another venue tomorrow and meet another band, and you might go, actually, they fit with us, and or if you're doing any on the vice versa, they might go, we've got a tour. Do you want to come on tour with us?
Exactly. That's how we've sorted this tour out. To be honest, all the bands we've played with over the years, kind of tapped them up for favours. I've helped them get shows in the past. It's what you have to do, man. Help each other.
Really cool. So the rest of obviously when I've edited this, we might have done the next one, but you for the next few days, where are you? Doncaster? No.
Sheffield tomorrow, York Wednesday, Liverpool Thursday, Doncaster Friday, ending Leeds on Saturday.
You planned that wrong. You didn't. You should have finished in Doncaster.
Well, Doncaster's the Friday night. I wanted to show the Maltese girls what a Friday night in Donny was like.
That's the only reason we're playing.
Tell them they won't need the coats. They don't wear
Sheffield
coats.
and Doncaster were going to be the other way around. But
right.
They need to see the delights of Doncaster on a Friday night.
We should have taken them there when the World Cup was on.
Brilliant.
Can you imagine?
It was a riot.
It's excellent. It's absolutely excellent. So, where can people get hold of you if they want to get find your music, or they want to hook up with you? Or
Spotify's the best place to listen to us.
Yeah.
iTunes as well. If you want to get in touch with us, Facebook really, or Instagram.
Yeah.
You can find us pretty easily if you type our name in.
Well, what I'll do, I'll also get your links to all your stuff, and I'll put them in the show notes when it goes onto the podcast and goes onto Mixcloud, and then hopefully people will be able to get you. But it's been really great talking to you. I've really enjoyed it. It's been really interesting, and we all wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, we do.
If there's anything we can do for you, keep in touch. If you send us any music, we'll get it on the station and we'll showcase it on some shows, and we'll try and do what we can do for you.
Will do, mate. Definitely. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
The Duggystone Show.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for the interview, guys. Go and check them out. Check the show notes. If you're listening on the podcast, please subscribe. If you listen on the station, well, hello. Anyway, I'm going to finish off with this now. This is called A River from Believe in Yourself and Aliens. Boys, take it away. Fantastic, really great. That story was just phenomenal because they're laughing. Yeah, brilliant. I think they've been singing as well. It's horrible. Anyway, Abominable Souls, go and check them out. Soul, Abominable Soul, like the snowman, but soul. Good luck with the tour, boys. And if you're listening on a podcast, like I say, please subscribe on Mixcloud, iTunes, TuneIn Radio, wherever you are. Spotify. There's Duggystone. If you've a band and you want to get in touch with us, go to duggystoneradio.com, go to the artist submission tab and drop us your links. Anyway, I'm out of here. See ya!
The Duggystone Show.